Here we go. Yeah. Look, how about your feelings and enter the moment? Exit your lowest, grasp for the highest. Many should know the task isn't minor. We became righteous from barely unnoticed. Now I'm a GOAT like Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. I'm purple and golden. One of the coldest. Flow was dormant. Had to relight it, let it resurface. Gave it new life. Now I walk in my purpose. Designer imported. Make that call to customs. That pack just came in at the border. Got my business in order. Minding my black on.
Yo.
T-Mo, what they do, baby?
Another one, man.
Another one. And another one.
All day, man.
It's
about that time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We got to let the world know what's going on in the industry. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to it and let them know how we feel about what's going on in our world, the world that we live in every day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes in my world, me and you don't get to see each other all the time. I know everybody can see that we don't rock together all the time. You already see that, and we get ready to start our show. You know what I'm saying? He rock what he wear. He wear them dirty clothes. I wear clean clothes, but that's how we get down. But anyway,
that's that filthy stuff over there.
But anyway, we're gonna have some little talk tonight. See, Mo, I want to get back to this thing about the barber industry, man.
Yes, sir.
We was kind of, we've been kind of leaning on this a little bit lately, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. Tonight, I want to get into like talking about these owners and the barbers that work in the shops.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see how you feel about the ownerships, the owners, on how they handle their business, what their barbers are, how they handle their business as an owner. Like things you see they can do better, things they ain't been doing good, that they should be working on to help the barber industry be better than what it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So touching this topic, man, it's like it's a two-part.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? Two-part intro. First part is when we talk about, like I asked questions about, segments about the owners.
Yeah.
You got good owners and you got bad owners.
I totally agree with you on that.
And I think in this business, man, the good owners understand that teamwork make a dream work. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if your dream was opening a barbershop, you got to be able to build that team. And you got some owners, man, all they look at is a boot ring. They throw up a shop, they don't care what the nucleus is like. You can pay this boot ring, you pay this boot ring. And they got to understand that that's just not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's running a barbershop is just like running a team. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you finna go and you trying to put a championship team together, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you putting the right people in place. You just can't go over here and pluck this person, pluck that person, and pluck that person. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? And owners got to understand, yeah, you're going to go through some barbers, but when you do get that right mix, now you got to do your responsibility as an owner to make sure you keep that mix together. Because that mix is what also, within them selling their own brand, they sell your brand as well.
I got you.
So just think, man, owners, for me, have to, for one, start making sure that they do more, let's just say, I want to say to use the word research, but more digging into the people who they hire. Just don't hire just for the sake of somebody saying they can cut hair.
So I'm gonna like doing a background check.
Exactly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, in this business, you got to do it. You know, and at the end of the day, you got barbers that are new to the game. You know, they come in the shops, they're not up to par. But to be honest with you, that's understandable.
Yeah. We also got a lot of new owners too.
Yeah, and again, but see, when you got a new owner,
I'm talking like new to the game.
You're right. When you're a new owner, you can't go out here just trying to put new barbers in your shop. You catch my drill?
Now, you're coming into the business as a new owner, as a business owner, not as a hustling owner,
Mm-hmm.
then you already have your rules and regulations. You have applications. You have certain things you do to build your business from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're coming in this business, a new business, as a hustler,
Mm-hmm.
so that means you're a hustling owner. So
Mhm.
you're gonna get hustling barbers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not focused on really the business itself.
Yeah.
It's about the money.
Money. You're just trying to get whatever you can get out of it.
Yeah, because I've seen some owners don't even, got raggedy toilets.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Raggedy toilets. Don't hardly have their amenities in the shop.
Shop ain't up to par.
Always smelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can tell you some of my experience as being with some owners since I moved to Atlanta. Even before me and you got close, man. Before we met each other, man. Like, one of my biggest experiences, bro. Let me tell you something really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was working in a shop that was unisex.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by unisex is not disrespecting anybody with these genders out here.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with, transgenders, studs,
Mm-hmm.
real women, real men.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it was all of us in one.
Mm-hmm.
The owner used to make some good money for all of us because everybody had strong clientele, right? We came to work one Saturday. They had a chain on the door. We had just paid booth rent that Friday. They had a chain on the door. She pulled up in front of the shop with 26 on her 300 Lexus. You know the big Lexus that had just came out when everybody was driving around? Had on 26 with that little, whoever man was back then. But you got to realize back then, you had them loud mouth studs and transgenders.
Mm-hmm.
While we outside, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, going at it, because we ain't got no water. The water was off, and one of the females had put a color in a female head. Right?
She ain't have no water.
She got there and took the chain off the door, right? The girl rushed in, we getting set up. She ain't even bothered. You ain't gonna check the shampoo bowl till you need to.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even check the shampoo bowl. They wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
She didn't set up, started doing the girl hair, put the color in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't even watch the girl color out the hair. Guess what she watched her hair at? It was a place called Security Finance. You know Security Finance is, right? One of them places like when you struggling in life, you go apply.
Oh, yeah, you go get the little loan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They let her wash their head out in the sink in their bathroom. And that's a major experience I went through, bro. I seen this actually happen living in Atlanta. That's one owner, right? And she had at least 13 of us working there. Like she about 4 or 5 barbers, 4 or 5 stylists. Everybody, with all us together, about 13.
Mm-hmm.
So let me move on to this one, right quick. I was working with this owner. I was on commission.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to let everybody understand about the commission situation, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an owner that didn't pay their bills.
Mm-hmm.
This was an owner that was tight on commission.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to take all your money. Now, the average commission is 60-40.
Mm-hmm.
This cat tried to do 70-30. He tried to do 70-30, bro. So on Thanksgiving, everybody knew how Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I made all my money. It's Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my ex got to go get the kids Christmas stuff. He told me he ain't giving me nothing. He was a Haitian dude too. He was a Haitian. I'm gonna keep that part real. He put a machete out.
About your money.
Yeah. But he didn't know the type of dude I was, right? He put a machete out on another fool. So every cop in the cab was in our plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was gonna get my money. I knocked registers down on everything. I had him behind his own wall with a machete. If this right here would have been on TV, bro, if everybody would have seen this man. See, I don't never take nothing from nobody, talk down nobody.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful who you threaten when they need their money. I needed my money, dog.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about the violence of the machete, me being scared of that, none of that. I needed my money, bro.
Yeah.
I had to work hard as hell.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to my people that's tuning in and watching this, you don't want to work in no shop with no commission. If you work in a shop with commission, do it just to develop everything you need to develop as a barber. Like get the experience of understanding the game. So you'll know what you're dealing with when you go into a business, working in a shop up under booth rent, because you'll know what you have to do to pay your booth. Because if you don't, and you stay in the commission shop, you ain't gonna never make what you should. You'll never make what you should, and you'll be misunderstood. So I don't know how you feel about that, Simo. I don't know if you didn't work in commission shop, but I had my one experience. I would never ever do that in life.
Man, listen, I was raised. When I tell you I was raised, my brother, I was raised on commission. I don't have a story like you got, because in all honesty, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I was truly blessed. And I was truly blessed with this brother. When I tell you, man, this man blessed me. Words this is just it can't even express it.
So you had a good experience?
Man, I had a great experience, but here's the catch though, Doug. When I first got into this game, man, I had a brother that I met through my brother.
Okay.
End up telling my brother, because I was cutting hair at the time, but I was cutting hair in the garage. At the time, I'm gonna tell this quick story. At the time, my brother, he still wouldn't trust me to cut his hair. So he was still going to the barber shop to get his hair cut. So I used to always tell my brother, all right, one day you're gonna be begging me to cut your hair. You need to get better. Don't worry, I'm gonna get better. So, you know, one thing about me, anybody know me, man, if I'm into something, or I'm into it. Like you not gonna derail me on learning what I need to learn about it. So, man, I would be in that garage, man, and you know, thanks to my mom and dad, they used to let me cut in the garage, and I would cut in the football locker room. That's why, you know, my brother, he started to see me get better. So he ended up going to the barbershop he was at, talking to the owner, telling the owner that my brother cut hair. So my brother came home, my brother said, hey man, Aubrey wants you to come up there, he want to meet you. He said he got a chair for you. I said, huh? Yeah, I told him about you, and you know, he said he'll work with you, you know what I'm saying? So at this time I was working at UPS. So I said I'd go up there and see what's what. So, you know, I went up there, conversate with him, and, you know, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you're willing to come in on the weekends, you know, I'll work with you and stuff like that. So, what was crazy, because at that time I was working at UPS and I was going to barber school. So, man, when I tell you that brother took me in, open arms, man, let me just work on the weekends, because I didn't have no license at the time. Let me work on the weekends, man, and Doug, you say 60-40. Brother, I was raised on 50-50. Bruh, I was raised on 50-50, you hear me? And I ain't talking 50-50 for no 6 months. I ain't talking 50-50 for no year. I did 50-50 for about 2.5 years, man.
Okay. But you know, at the same time, on the real side of this, when I say 60-40, 60-40 mean you 60, he 40. 50-50 mean y'all cutting even.
No. So let me. I don't know how I was going here, but let me explain to you how I was going back.
Explain 50-50.
Back home, I mean, 50-50 was he get 50, I get 50. 60-40, when I got to 60-40, meaning I got 60, he got 40.
Yeah.
Okay. So then 70-30 meant I got 70, he got 30.
Yes, but with my person, he wanted 70 and I get 30.
That's why I said I don't know what the difference was. So I was raised on a 50-50, man. But you know, when you young, you don't see the value in things.
Yeah, that was great though.
You get what I'm saying? It was great, but you look at it and you look at the time you look at all the hair you cut.
Yeah. And
you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I should be making more. So I had a cousin. I'm sorry, I got a cousin. He cuts hairs too. He's a barber as well. My cousin was in the same flea market where I was cutting at. My cousin was just cutting down further down the aisle. My cousin was down there. He was paying rent, $150. I was over here doing 50-50.
So you were losing every weekend.
I was losing every weekend. But let me tell you
So
something.
he was working every day of the week, though?
At first, I started just
I'm
a
saying
week.
he was.
Yeah, he was working every day of
And
the
he's
week.
paying 150.
Paying 150.
You doing 50-50 working 2 days out of the week.
I was doing 50-50, but hold on now. That was for the first maybe, I want to give or take maybe 4 to 6 months because I was still working at UPS.
I got you.
But when I started, now mind you now, because this shop we stayed booming, bro.
Okay.
So by like the good, I'd say around 6 months, 6 months time, like I'm making some money even on 50-50. I was making more than what I was making at UPS. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't getting taxed over here, I was getting taxed over here. So I was like, all right, if I'm making this 2 days a week, well, what happens if I can go ahead and book this thing to 5 days? You know what I'm saying? 5, 6 days a week, because we close to it, so 5 days a week, I can make this thing work. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me make this decision. So I went on ahead and I quit UPS and I came full time. So when I came full time, starting to see it, like you say, because one thing, man, let me tell you, one main thing I would never, I can always appreciate Bree for, that was his name, was Aubrey, we called him Bree. He wasn't one of those type of owners to where he'll give you your check and he just got the amount on what, just like what you get paid. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's just say after the 50-50 cut, you made $550. He just ain't give you an envelope with $550. Like this man had a breakdown in your envelope. You know what I'm saying? Like your envelope had the breakdown. Well, this is what you made for the week. This is what the percentage was. This, and that. And you want to see your tickets. You can request your tickets, and he had your tickets right there for you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Now see, you had a great owner.
Yeah.
See your experience from the owner perspective.
Yeah, it's different.
For being on commission, that was great.
Yeah.
Because all I can say, but see, he was a business owner.
Yeah.
He had a business mind, and he cared about you, and he
Mhm.
respected you.
Mhm.
See, the difference is a lot of owners out here, they're not business minded,
They not.
and they don't respect their barbers.
They don't.
The same way go vice versa. A lot of barbers don't respect their owners.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, I can say for myself, the owner I work with now, since I've been living in Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
I've been around a lot of owners.
Mm-hmm.
The owner I work with right now is the best owner I ever worked at a barbershop with. This is real
Mhm.
talk. I've never shorted him. He's never shorted me. We never had no water off, no light off.
Mm-hmm.
We never not had a TV. He always makes sure everything is straight.
Mm-hmm.
We never had an issue. And if you had a problem, he willing to work with you through your problem. Only thing I'm saying is, I work with a lot of owners that never handle their business. This man about his business, and he treats every barber that worked there with respect. But you know what I realized though?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of barbers didn't respect him.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I mean. You got a lot of barbers coming in this game that envy an owner because they want to be an owner. They envy an owner because how the owner look, how he carry himself, how she carry herself. They're mad about what they got. You can't get mad at what somebody doing, how they pursuing their life. So they get mad. They complain about every small thing. You know what I'm saying? But I know by working around this brother, man, I never seen him S on nobody, man. I never seen him S on nobody. I never seen him play on nobody. I never seen him violate nobody. I never seen him cuss a person out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in barbershop and seen owners threaten cats. I've seen them call police on cats behind a booth front. I've seen them, even jump on cats.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this several times in certain barbershop in my career. He's the only owner I've seen that has a humble mentality. And when I look at how people, how they shade on him, I had conversations with him about it, man. Like, I don't see how he do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to give him his flower. This mean you talking, man, to make you know how close he is.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I've been put some things on a couple of them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking some real stuff right now. Knuckle and all. I said, bro, I don't see how you did it.
Yeah.
He said, man, we kind of had to talk about this day. He said, man, so on the business perspective, owning the shop, you have your closing coming.
Yep.
And you have to realize that as you go through that process, it's a lot you're going to go through till you get there.
Yep.
Like these past 2 years, man, I can keep this 100 real with you, son. This is the best mindset I worked in a barbershop for years. Like, you remember how we was?
Yeah.
Wasn't no fussing, no fighting.
Fighting.
This is like, man, I'm at peace.
Yeah.
And then I'm at the age I don't want to go through that.
Yeah.
So I tell all the young barbers that come in the game, if you're not coming in this game business minded, and you're not ready to work as a business mind to build yourself to be all in.
Mm-hmm.
See, one thing I would tell any young barber, you should build your mindset to be professional enough to one day have your own business. That's the goal anyway.
Say, repeat that, my brother.
Yeah, you want to come in this barber game, build yourself up, establish yourself, to build yourself up to have your own business. That's the whole goal.
Have that ownership mindset. And I think that is one of the biggest issues that owners and barbers have, because you get barbers that come in and the mindset be so screwed up. You get what I'm saying? And it be so messed up to where it kills the whole vibe and harmony of a shop. Because, like again, owners have their responsibility.
Of course.
What they have to take care of and what they got to deal with.
Yeah.
Barbers got to understand that they have their responsibility and what they got to deal with. And both got to understand that y'all got to bring all that together to make this thing work to where everybody is eating and there's so much harmony in the shop to where you mess around and want the whole community to come up in your shop.
And you wouldn't believe something.
Mm-hmm.
This owner used to have shop meetings once a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the meeting is about making the shop run better, making it better for everybody in the shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
On anything we got issues with, to work it out to make it better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them cats wouldn't even show up.
Trust me, bro.
That show be mad they won't come. Then the deepest part about it, he used to come up with ideas to try to invest and make money together through the shop. I ain't never seen no owner do that, bro. This dude and did this, man, and they look at him like he trying to do something to him or trying to take something from him, bro. Man, I'm already paying him enough booth rent. Well, I gotta give him more money. You see what I'm saying?
But you know what, dog? And they don't. Jay is rare. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's rare.
And it's just like the owners here, man. They're rare, you know. And like our owners here, man, like we make a phone call, okay, they get to it. You know what I'm saying? When you have barbers, and I call them disgruntled barbers.
Okay, that's good.
When you have disgruntled barbers, them the ones you want to get out of here quick.
Yeah.
You want to get their butt up out of here so quick, because at the end of the day, they so disgruntled, ain't nothing you can do gonna satisfy them. And they not gonna be team players. They not gonna work together. The harmony in the shop gonna be destroyed because you got somebody, they just disgruntled for no reason.
And and my field is, and I'm gonna say this too. I blame a lot of this on the schools too. Schools don't teach discipline. All they teach you is just to get your license. They need to have a school system on working on their personalities, on how to knowing how to deal with clients. Let me show you what I mean. I've never seen a class in a school where a barber walk in or a client walk in and see how that barber introduce themselves, how that stylist introduce themselves to that client, to see how are they ready to be out in the world. I see barbers don't even know how to introduce themselves to people. Somebody come in the shop, they don't know how to talk.
And you're right, but let me say this, now, I agree with you, but there are some schools that do that.
Well,
Yeah, there are some schools that, I don't say you got to take a course, but through certain classes, they call etiquette classes.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? The way they do that. Now, some don't.
Well, that's what we
Some
found.
don't. Yes,
It should
some
be
don't.
required
And it
for
should be
all.
a requirement
For all.
for all schools to where.
That's where they fell in that though, Simo.
Yeah, and then for me, I don't know, man. I kind of, it rubs me the wrong way when you get young kids or you get young barbers in here and the etiquette is just so thrown off. And I be trying to explain to them like, bro, your etiquette is part of how you gonna make money in this business. It ain't all about just you picking a clip up and cutting somebody's hair.
I'm gonna tell you what I realized too. The young brothers that just graduated school that work in the shop with me,
Mm-hmm.
I would give each and every one of them their flowers, man. I'm talking about them young brothers can cut their tail off. They smart, they humble, they disciplined. You can tell they came around their parents and they respectful. They don't cuss loud in the shop. And majority of their young clients that come to see them don't be loud in the shop, bro. I've never worked around no young brothers like that. I want to give them guys their flowers, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Them boys on their way.
You're right.
Now,
I'm two here the same way.
Them young boys right there. Them take that back. Now, young boys, young brothers are on their way. Cause I give them their flowers, man. Them the type of guys I could pass the torch to.
Yes, sir.
Cause they ready.
But I'm gonna give you a jug on that.
What's up?
Cause I know, I definitely know one. I think the other one too. They all come from the same school.
Yes.
And that's a school I'm telling you that have that etiquette type of course. You know what I'm saying? They provide that etiquette.
I could go and tell you the school.
Yeah, I already know you know. You know what I'm saying? Right around the corner.
That's right.
And that's what I'm saying to you. So it's like you can get people that come from out that school, man, they on point. But you got other places to where, like you say, man, they come in and it's just like no type of etiquette whatsoever. It's
Man,
like,
hey, I tell anybody, you come to Conyers, go to the Georgia Barber School in Conyers.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go in there, ask for Miss Kim. I would tell anybody in the barber game, she's the realest.
She's the realest of them all, man.
She gonna make sure you're straight.
Yep.
All she asks you to do is do what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And I tell anybody, like, I got enough love and respect for her.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it
Not only she's gonna get you prepared far as being a barber, man, she's gonna really get you to understand this business.
She really is.
Like I'm telling you, man, like reiterating on what Dub said, man, like these young barbers that's coming out of the school, man, they are so mature.
Oh my gosh.
They are so developed. And it's like
they can cut.
And they can cut.
Oh my God.
Like as a manager, as a shop owner, you don't have to be over them to walk down there to try to, like, man, she got these group of men on point.
They fire.
They are fire.
They
I ain't seen one miss yet.
I ain't seen one miss
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know we got two here, and them boys are on fire.
The ones I see over there, the one work with me. The one work with me, they're on fire.
Yes, and one I know personally is over there on fire.
So what I put in perspective is like, those are the generations that I can see holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, and see the blessing is, those guys that came here came around a brother like my brother C-Mo, and they came around an owner that run his franchise properly.
Mm-hmm.
Same way the guys that work over there with me, they came around a brother like me, and they working around an owner that run our franchise that's on point. So so see, now what I was meaning about having the meetings, where everybody fail to realize a meeting is not about degrading. We got to take constructive criticism. It's not about saying I'm better than you or you better than me. It's not none of that. We need to throw that out of the equation. The problem is we're discussing about what can we do to make all of us great. What can we do to make our presentation better? What can we do to greet our customers better, to make them feel more welcome? Or what can we do to change the narrative to make our business seem like it's structured better than what we did last year and the year before? You know, because time changed. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like we get comfortable and get complacent on how we do business, and we forget about the structure of the business. And that's what we're losing.
That's what we're losing.
Because we get so comfortable making that bread that we forget ain't nobody promised you.
And that's all. That's the barbers and, you know what I'm saying, and some owners, you know.
Yeah.
But we're not going to say that's a knock on the owners, because sometimes when your shop is booming, you might not feel you need to have those meetings. But at the end of the day, I don't care if the shop booming, those meetings still need to, you know what I'm saying, take place.
Let me show you where you go wrong at.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's booming, right? This is when you come in on a surprise visit, we set up something, and you honor it, and you appreciate your people.
Mm-hmm.
You show gratitude and appreciation for what the shop has became and where it's the standard of the shop, or where it's at, and where it's grown to. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody had the ups and downs. You had your slow moments, but through it all, we still stood strong.
Yeah.
Think about how many shops made it through the pandemic. Like our shop was one of the ones that made it through the pandemic. A lot of shops still closed to this day. A lot of shops ain't open no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got new barbers, new shops that reopened took over, winning the business now because they see the new way it's ran. But a lot of shops closed.
A lot of shops closed down.
I became like a 60 to 70% mobile barber.
Mm-hmm.
But most of my clients, a lot of my clients got chairs at their house now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them still didn't come back to the shop, so I still do the mobile work and thank God for the blessing of what I make doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Major League hold in. We made it through it. We made it through it. Thank God we made it through it. You know what I'm saying? So I honor him for that.
Yeah.
Through the whole process of going through the mass and everything we had to do from state board to change the rules and regulations, run our shop. He could have said, man, it ain't worth it. He could have tucked whatever he got out of the deal and said it's been gone.
Yeah.
But he believed in us, respected the business enough, didn't want to turn his back on us, and he didn't betray us, man.
Yeah.
That's why I stand by this brother. A lot of people don't even get it.
Yeah.
They don't even really understand the game. They
Yeah.
think they know the game, but guess what else I say, Seymour, before we shut it on out on this part? You can't be selfish in this industry, man.
No, you definitely can't. And that's one part I want to touch on, and I want to say this to owners. Owners, you got, like Dub touched on not too long ago, you have to take care of your barbers.
Got you.
You just cannot just say, okay, I got barbers and I just want to, I'm collecting boot rent and that's that. That's not how that's going to work. Everybody got to scratch everybody back. As an owner, you have to provide your barbers at least a week free boot rent. If they down and they providing boot rent for you for a whole year, you can at least get them 1 week free.
Like a vacation.
Like a vacation week. I know some shops may do too. I know some shops that don't do none of that.
They don't do nothing. But see,
So you can't say you appreciate your barbers if you ain't doing none of that. Shop owners, come in here, man. Sometimes, man, treat your barbers to a pizza or something. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say about the shop owners here, man, we done had Christmas parties. They done do big Christmas parties for us. You get what I'm saying? And you have to show your barbers appreciation. If you don't show your barbers appreciation, trust me, you ain't got no business.
you know what's so deep what you just said? Our owner, we didn't have meetings, and he give Barber Appreciation Day. Like he honor you with something. Something you wouldn't even expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most improved barber, most, whatever you want to call it, he just come up with some idea dealing with Major League and they show love. He's done that. I give him his flowers for that. Because I'm going to tell you something to be great though, man. Say like by you being an Eagle fan, which I don't understand. But at the same time, the owner every now and then he can send you a UPS or FedEx, drop it off out there on the box, out there on one of the sides.
Right there on the curb. Huh?
Yeah, right there on the curb.
Yeah, right there on the curb.
Yeah, showing you appreciate you.
Yeah.
They ain't got to bring it in.
They ain't got to bring it to me. Or Eagle jersey right there on the curb.
Let you go out there and pick it up. But see
that.
that.
You need your Cowboy stuff in?
Nah, the Cowboy stuff.
Nah, I'm pretty sure
you got to sign for it. You got to sign for the Cowboy stuff.
Yeah, nobody signed for it.
But let me put this in perspective. I feel after further review, I feel owners and barbers need to understand the game and appreciate the game to grow in this game. Because if they don't, they will never learn the game.
They'll never learn again.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll never learn again.
So what is your perspective on it?
Well, my perspective after further review is, like I said, we touched on the owner side.
Yeah.
I want to kind of touch on the barber side.
Okay.
Barbers, you have to learn and understand to respect the space that you in. And what I mean by respect the space that you in, you respect it in its whole entirely, not just your station. So barbers, what they fail to realize is they feel because they pay boot rent, that's it. You ain't supposed to do nothing else for the shop. You're wrong, my brother.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I be trying to. One point in time, Dub, I got to a point when I used to have to explain to barbers, and I was like, I'm not going to do that no more. If you rent a house, you paying rent on that house, right? Do that owner come and clean your goddamn bathroom? Do that owner come and mop your floor? Do that owner come and vacuum your floor? Do he make your goddamn bed? All right then. So the same thing is when you come in and you pay rent for that booth, you still got to keep your space. Work together as a unit to keep your space clean. One thing, I'm going to cut you off. One thing I was taught in this game, man, I was taught early, and I'm going to say this because I don't know if you remember this. I was taught to learn how to manage a shop, not even knowing I was being taught how to manage a shop.
Yeah.
And when I first got into this business, man, like I say, people take for granted the little things. To where when you ain't cutting hair, you sweeping up. You know what I'm saying? Or you know you ain't cutting hair, you making sure all the other barbers straight. Y'all need something, y'all want something to drink, you know, why they want to get this. People take that for granted. People look at that as, man, I ain't here to be no servant. It ain't about being no servant. It's about showing your team, you know, we here together. You know what I'm saying? Because you cutting or not cutting don't mean I can't look out for you. When I moved here, and I came to the shop that I was at, further down the street, I remember this clear as day, because the same thing happened when I came here. When I walked in the shop and I was new, and all y'all had y'all clientele, every now and then I'd get a walk-in. But every time that darn floor got filled with hair, I would go and sweep it up. Y'all cats looked at me like it was foreign. And I was like, damn, they not accustomed to this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, but that's something I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't, and I started to see how y'all took that and y'all appreciated it, and it turned, because when I got there, everybody was sweeping over by the floor. I ain't gonna call no names, but bro, oh now, it'll call people and sweep their station, and that was that. You get what I'm saying?
Man, this man real, man.
No, I ain't gonna call no names.
I'm saying.
But
we know what the hell it is.
Yeah, but me coming in and
doing
something
that, to sweep up here to the end of the day.
Exactly. Me coming in and doing that, it threw a lot of the barbers for a loop. But within it throwing them for a loop, you know what it did? It started to make them jump on board. You get what I'm saying? Because now it's to where, damn, it's the new guy in, he don't know what's out of orange apples and pieces of pears.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think. As the industry in check, that's another thing coming from school. You know the rules of cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
The preparation for the test, the preparation after the test. The setup and the breakdown. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now when it comes to a shop, here's the ownership. I told this to my business partner. Every owner should have like a consignment contract, like a lease for the property. Right?
I want to touch on that too.
All right, so when you do this, right, every barber in the game now understand the fines. Leaving trash in the trash cans, leaving hair around the station. If you're the last one to close the shop, you should make sure the shop's straight before you leave. I hate to say it like that, but here's the key. But I tell everybody what I've been working around. Say if I'm working here with you, I know you're busy. I'm gonna assist you. I ain't gonna leave you hanging like that because you're my partner. I'm gonna make sure everything's straight. So when you get done, all you gotta worry about is around your station. You don't have to worry about nothing that's down there. Everything gonna be cut off. Everything's straightened up. Our business partner where we at. We turn our chairs towards the door to let everybody know they're welcome time to come to work, right? Everybody sweep the shop up. Everybody take turn whoever found them. We have the trash every night. You know what I'm saying? We keep our shop in order. That's one thing I say about us. I just feel like when you go into a shop, that's supposed to be your second home.
Exactly. That's my point.
So, but the problem is they don't clean up at home. Okay? So by them not cleaning up at home, they're not gonna clean up nowhere else. It's nasty. So the only way the owner can change that is by fining them. Once you fine them enough, either they're gonna shape up or shape out. Because some people can handle it, but if you seeing that little ticket sitting up on your station every Friday or Saturday,
oh, you gonna get your mind right.
But you're
gonna get a lot of barbers that I say don't have etiquette. Take that the wrong way and want to leave the shop. But again, you're gonna keep going from shop to shop because you just ain't got no etiquette.
So here's the key on that. you're gonna leave because I want you to do better. So when I had this conversation, so here's the key. This is another thing goes on in the industry. Like we was talking about earlier when we started about doing background check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once the barber association started getting affiliated more with each other,
Mm-hmm.
like we went through with a guy that went through a lot of barbershop, they got a bad reputation one time. He won't say his
I
name.
didn't say his name.
He couldn't work nowhere because everybody knew
Mm-hmm.
who he was when he came in.
Mm-hmm.
So what people fail to realize now in this industry now, the barber industry is smaller than what you think.
Really? Yeah, that's true.
Cause once if you're a hot barber,
Oh yeah.
somebody know you. Cause the difference between when we first started CMO, you didn't have social media what we do now.
You
The
did.
way social media is now,
Yeah.
me and you could be following the same person.
Yeah.
You don't need to be around each
Tell
other.
me right, yeah.
So with that connection alone, everybody can see what's up. Then check this out. We having this meeting right now. We're doing our thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We on the show like, yo, we can say John Doe, man. I'm letting y'all know. If John Doe come in your barbershop,
Yeah. Okay.
y'all might want to check this one.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
do the
But we ain't
research
saying
on
nobody's name exactly,
it.
though.
Yeah.
But we could if we want to.
Yeah.
You feel me saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I mean on my end on that part. After my further review on that, I feel like barbers need to be educated. They need to understand the business of preparation and closing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when they come into a shop, the management or the owner of the shop need to let them know the procedures.
Mm-hmm.
And once they let them know the procedures, they give them the breakdown like, look, you get a few warnings because ain't nobody perfect.
That's true.
But after your certain amount of days, they go into effect.
Mm-hmm.
This is the policy. If you don't follow the policy, you can't sit around and say ain't nobody tell you.
Yeah.
Because you get a breakdown on the rules, you get a breakdown on how the shop is ran.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's almost like you look at the price of what it costs to get a cut, right?
Yeah.
So you know the whole breakdown of the price board.
Yeah.
What is it different than the rule board?
Yeah.
So that's common sense.
Yeah.
So I just feel like a lot of time owners, we got to stop pacifying these young people.
And you're absolutely right, because what I really want and need for the barbers to understand is when you don't keep a clean facility, or when you're not having certain things up to par, and State Board walks in here, that owner gets fined.
Major.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to look at that owner getting fined. That money got to come out his pocket. So you can't get mad if he come to you and say, well, I got to up boot rent. So that's why I be trying, like, everybody got to scratch each other back in this business. If you ain't got a team that ain't scratching your back, as far as the owner, if you ain't got an owner that ain't scratching your barber back, dog, it just ain't, because everybody got an integral part to play.
That's where the rules and regulations go back in.
Bruh.
Because here's the rules and regulations. Now, you remember this? When I say this, you're going to remember this. What your brother or sister did at home, all of us got punished for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I just tell you if I was leaving out the shop and you was busy? I had your back.
Had your back.
Because
Yeah.
I'm getting fined regardless too.
Yeah.
Because of my negligence of seeing what ain't been done.
Yeah.
So it's my responsibility as a partner to
Yeah.
get business together.
Yeah.
So we always supposed to, just something I understand now.
Yeah.
I do it regardless. I make sure the lights be off. Any one of the barbers or stylists working in the shop, they ain't got nothing to do. I make sure the doors locked, whatever they got to do until they leave, that they great. The bathroom good, everything good. All they got to do is close. Now, if you don't close your station down, that's your fine.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
If the whole shop is straight, the
Yeah.
owner can't do number point right at you about your stuff.
Yeah.
Can't nobody else be fired. But
Yeah.
if anything got ordered down that way,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
But we from the same pedigree. If I'm here late night, man, and I'm closing the shop, oh, these cats will tell you. If I'm walking by and I see something out that shouldn't be out, I put it up. And I send them a text message. Bro, make sure you got this in a closed situation, because who's to say by the time, I don't know, by the time I get in the morning, something could be coming through. You may not be here, and that left out here, boom, that's a fine.
That's a fine.
You get what I'm saying? So we all gotta watch each other back.
Don't get mad if I'm missing.
Don't get mad but see, I'm gonna send you a text where I put your stuff. I'm gonna tell you.
I ain't talking about you doing what you doing.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna do what you do.
And you're absolutely right.
They gonna say they ain't seen that.
They ain't seen
Put
it.
it right in their pocket.
And you're absolutely right.
All right.
But at the end of the day, that's why I say, man, you know, as barbers or as owners, you gotta make sure you got you a good group, because at the end of the day, you cannot put other barbers in bad situations. You catch my drift to where, like, you can't have a good group of 3, and because you're trying to get the other chairs full, you're just bringing anybody in, and it's disrupting your good group of 3.
So it's almost like you saying, how Wimpy did the Spurs. Hey, it's a team, man.
It's a team. You're right.
I mean,
you're right.
I'm just saying.
No,
after further review,
you are absolutely
you got
right.
it. See, if you just said you was Wimpy, right?
Yeah.
I'm using it for an example.
Mm-hmm.
You played for the whole team.
Yeah.
And you didn't quit.
You didn't quit.
All right, so you got to realize Wimpy did. So after further review, Simo?
After further review, man, shop owners, you make sure you're working together with your barbers. Barbers, you making sure you're working together with your shop owners. We are a collective unit, and without us being a collective unit, one can't work without the other. So in order for your shop to grow, build, and be successful, each one needs one.
Yeah, you already see that with the Eagles, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's why we got rings. Each one needs one. You get what I'm saying? So shop owners that do what they need to do for their barbers, I commend you. Barbers that go the, I ain't gonna say the extra mile, the required mile that it is for the shop, I commend you, because it's needed. You know what I'm saying? And just everybody just gotta open up a line of communication, because a line of communication is significant in this business. You know what I'm saying? So, after further review, owners and boot renters, keep doing what you're doing, man. Work together, build together. Everyone has a brand, but everybody can be one brand to promote your own entity brand.
I can respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
So I hope y'all learned something tonight. Cause me and my big brother, we team players, we ball players out front of review. So right now, we about to show y'all something that we do during our show. So Simo, I want you to introduce the drink of the night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I respect this brother more than y'all would ever know about this brother. Like, I'm getting educated on some of these drinks. This right here.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say nothing yet.
So drink of the night, man. My brother ain't like the name, but
hell no.
You know, hey.
Hell no, I ain't like the name.
The drink of the night is called PYT, Pretty Young Thing. And why it's called Pretty Young Thing? Because it's pretty, and it got a little pretty taste to it. But it's a pretty taste where you got enough in there, it can do some damage. So, I'll tell you how you make this little thing here.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
You get you a little vanilla flavored tequila. You mix that with a little orange liqueur tequila. You put a shot of each. You take a shot of pineapple, and to really blend it out good, you get a little small splash of orange juice. And that gives you a pretty young thing. And trust me, it's gonna have you right. Fellas, it might be the orange juice gonna kill a little sweetness a little more, but you put your girl on this, man, she gonna like it.
He called it Pretty Young Thing.
Pretty young thing, man.
I call it Pay Your Team. Pay your team.
Yeah, some things his team don't do. They don't pay their team. My team pay the team. That's why we got rings in this generation.
Oh, we do. That's
they ain't got no rings in this generation. You see the difference?
If he pay him, AJ will be gone.
No, we wanted him gone. But we do want to take the time out, man, to thank, or not thank, but to congratulate
The New York Knicks.
the New York Knicks.
Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna let y'all know something. I am actually getting me a shirt made to represent the Knicks. But when y'all read the back of my shirt, don't get it twisted. You ain't gonna believe what it say on the back. That's why you got a front and the back of a shirt. So don't get it twisted. It's coming your way soon. But I got number love and respect for the Knicks. And congratulations. Now my homeboy can wear some real suits. He ain't got to wear no more tight suits. So congratulations once again to the Knicks. And Simo.
Well, I'm not doing all what he doing. I ain't getting no Knick jersey.
But guess, I ain't saying no jersey. I said a t-shirt.
Well, I ain't getting
Let me show you. Let me tell you something. let me tell everybody why. I had made this Ray J statement. Remember his song One Wish? I had one wish that the East won the championship. So next season, my Hawks can have a chance to revenge themselves. Get smashed so bad by the Knicks. I hope that the Knicks and the Hawks play next year in the East Final. I'm putting it out there live right now. I want this to happen next year. The Knicks and the Hawks play in the finals next year so the Hawks can get their revenge. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I went Knicks, so I can let everybody know that the Hawks is on my back and we're coming at you, Knicks.
In the words of my brother,
say what you want to say.
Martin Luther King, in his last speech, I had a dream.
Came true.
But in this dream, that ain't coming true.
It is.
Listen, man, the Hawks ain't ready.
They'll be ready with a center next year.
The Hawks ain't ready.
How
Even if you got a center, the Hawks ain't ready.
What is
Listen, man, I would love.
So Spurs weren't ready, but they was there.
No, the Spurs was ready.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
How?
What you mean, how?
How?
Because they have an organization that knows how to build a team, and they build the team accordingly.
You telling me the Hawks didn't build a team with Trae Young leaving this past season, and what they for what the Hawks were able to accomplish without their main center that they drafted, traded for rather, they got injured before the season even progressed. For them to lead to get into the playoff, because if you look at the playoffs right now, who was really the main focus outside of Brunson doing what he do for MVP, Castle doing what he doing for the Spurs? It was by Wimpy, Towns, and Robinson. That inside game, and that center that played for the Spurs, when Wimpy needed to get rest, he was trashed. That's what beat them in the playoffs.
That's not what beat San Antonio in the playoffs.
What beat it?
What beat San Antonio in this playoff is experience. It's down the stretch, knowing how to execute, and it comes from experience. The Knicks had an experienced coach that been through championships. He been to a championship and he won like 3 or 4 championships as an assistant. So he understood that. When you can put that into your team and you're able to put them in situations to where they're able to prevail in those last 2 minutes of the game, that's what got them over the hump. Because you take, every game was close, except for one. And the only game that wasn't close as one was the one San Antonio won in a little blowout. Every game was close. San Antonio don't have the experience. They had nobody. They had one person that has a ring on that bench that they barely played. That was Harrison Barnes.
The one that blew the game.
No, Harrison Barnes.
No, Fox blew the game.
Fox never been to an NBA final.
Who that blew the game that shouldn't have took the shot?
Fox never been to a final. Everybody on that team never been to the finals except Harrison Barnes. Okay. And you would think that the coach will understand that this is the guy that's on my bench that has the experience, that I'm going to play him more because he has experience. Coach played him very sparingly in game 1 or 2, and he ain't played no more, which was, again, a rookie mistake. When I say rookie mistake, an inexperienced mistake by that coach. So that's what cost San Antonio.
But let me ask you a question. As we got into the playoff and they got deep in the playoff, you didn't think a team needed a center?
Of course, a team needs a center.
You don't think in the Hawks in the Knicks series that didn't affect them down the line by not having no power man in the middle? That didn't drain them down. That's why they got beat so bad.
No.
Why they got beat so bad?
Because they behind with the Magic City and got them damn lemon pepper wins in 4 games, and they said the hell with the playoffs.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out, y'all. I'm trying to help my team, man. Nah, man.
You don't get blown out by 50 in the playoffs. It don't happen.
So that's the reason why. That's the only reason why I got one wish. Knicks didn't win the championship. Congratulations again. So I got that part of my wish. So the dream is that I hope that the Hawks get to play them again in the final.
Like I said, it's a dream.
I think they got a strong possibility.
It's a dream and a wish. And
I feel they're gonna be better next year.
Hey man, I don't think Snyder is ready yet.
It'll probably be better than this drink right here.
I
This
think
PYT.
Yeah, whatever. I think they need another coach to get them past
They
that.
call it Pootie you touch.
Call it what you want. Yeah, whatever it is, it's exactly how the Hawks played. Then.
That's all right. Oh my God, we drinking Pootie you
Whatever. But after further review, the Hawks will not be in the Eastern Conference Final.
This is my dog, man.
The Knicks, even though I'm extremely happy for you, man, it was well deserved. Y'all played y'all butt off. 53 years it took y'all to finally get back
so
to the championship. No, it's not.
That's so
I'm
disrespectful.
giving them props.
Man, you had to say that part.
No, because it's a fact.
Why you couldn't say it took a long time?
Man, listen here.
Why you had to put that in the equation? That's disrespectful.
Oh, so it's like, how disrespectful? Like, y'all ain't been back in 30-something years.
I don't care about what
It's
you
the
say
same
about it.
thing.
The only difference is this.
Man, listen, man.
Let me tell you something. Hold up. Only difference is this. They ain't never won it.
They did win it.
But if you go back to us though, we already got 5 in the equation. So here's the difference with us and y'all.
Here you go.
We win a ring, we move 3 steps in front of y'all. We already 3 in front of you right now. We be 4 steps in front of you. Why you running your mouth?
Bruh.
No, bro, nothing.
We're not even worried about that.
You need to.
win no ring for what?
Come on, man.
You're not winning a ring.
How you know?
Because I know.
I don't think so.
Man, here we go. Here's my brother always wishing on a star, man.
I ain't wishing on no
We
star.
gotta stop wishing on a star. And we gotta stop hoping the galaxy
Let me show you
something
something.
down here.
Now you see what you see out of this mouth, right? What you see on my hat when you look at me? You see a star.
You look
When
at,
you look at
you
me,
look
you see
at
a star.
garbage. That's what you look at when you see that hat.
When you
say
see
garbage.
him, you see somebody in pain.
No, you don't. You see a team that's been successfully winning the division and Super Bowl.
How can you be winning and be corrupt at the same time?
You're corrupt.
You didn't like your quarterback. Y'all talk
Hold
about
on. You said corrupt, man. I'm gonna make you regurgitate that word.
Let me show you something.
What's corrupt?
Let me show you something. How disrespectful is it for fans to come and throw eggs at the quarterback house?
What they threw eggs at the quarterback house, sir?
In the playoffs, when y'all see, anybody, hey, look, they throw eggs at Jalen Hurts' house.
Let me correct this sour boy fan over
Call
here.
it what you want to call it.
First of all, they did not throw eggs at the quarterback house. They threw eggs at the offensive coordinator house because he was hot garbage.
Well,
Our quarterback is not hot garbage. Our offensive coordinator last year was hot garbage.
that's still disrespectful.
So see, you trying to, you
It's
don't
still
know our team.
disrespect.
No, it ain't because he no longer with the Eagles.
Let me show you something. Regardless of who he with, where he goes, how it happens.
Get out here, man.
We should have thrown eggs at Everflux all last year for us getting drugged in the zone, but we didn't throw eggs at the man. He just went to the 49ers.
Y'all fired the man.
No, he gone.
Y'all fired the man.
He went to 49ers.
Y'all fired the
We didn't
man.
throw eggs at him though.
Yeah, I did.
Here's the difference. He wanna stand up here and make it seem like the Eagles is really a great organization.
We are.
No, you're not.
It's self-explanatory.
Y'all not a good organization.
Bruh, I'm trying to listen, man. People on here gonna call you ludicrous.
You see how high blood pressure getting right now?
People gonna call you
Sweating, putting the
ludicrous.
hat off your head.
People gonna call you ludicrous for even making that statement when your organization don't want to play players.
Who they didn't want to pay?
Y'all didn't pay
Who
nobody.
they didn't want to pay?
CeeDee Lamb for one ain't getting paid.
CeeDee Lamb is getting paid.
Michael Parsons y'all didn't want to pay.
We did want to pay him.
How? He left.
He left on his own term.
No, sir.
Now, since he want to run this
Yeah,
mouth,
whatever,
let me show you what he didn't know. Michael Parsons left to make $45 million.
That y'all could have paid.
Hold on.
That y'all could have paid.
Hold on. I let you talk. Let me talk. If he'd have stayed in Dallas, taxes free, major endorsements, he living in a tax-free city where he making the $5 million he making a season in Green Bay, because ain't nobody really watching the podcast now. Every day the Dallas Cowboys be talking about it. All you heard every day was Michael
Well,
Parsons.
I give you that part.
Okay, let me show you something about popularity. Everybody talking about Dallas don't want to pay George Pickens. He stayed 3 years in Pittsburgh and ain't made $30 million. He ain't played one season with
On a
Dallas.
rookie contract.
He played 3 years with Pittsburgh and still ain't make $30 million.
He was under a rookie contract.
You're still missing what I'm saying. You're missing the point. The point I'm making, he came to us as a corrupt receiver. And Dallas wanted to give him an opportunity to expand his wing and make him a better player. And that's what he's growing to be. We tagged him, franchised him, paying him $30-something million $28 million this year, with endorsements, tax-free money in Dallas. Now, where everybody failed to realize, if you make it through Dallas, you make it anywhere. The average team you play on in the NFL, we can talk all day we want to. If you don't make it on certain teams, your career is over. If you make it in Dallas, you can go make money anywhere else. Now call it how you want to call it. I know this for a fact.
Listen,
after further review, play in Dallas.
That's cap. And also,
don't drink Pootie juice.
Whatever.
Don't leave me. Whatever. He didn't want to give me love.
Whatever.
But guess what, y'all? I'm finna drink some more of this.
Exactly. He liking that Pootie juice.
That Pootie.
But after further review, man, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Also, so my brother could understand, I want y'all to chime in on the comments so y'all can tell him how the Dallas Cowboys did not want to pay Michael Parsons. Also, man, we really appreciate y'all tuning in. We about to do something different in a minute. Y'all bear with us. On behalf of SeaMo
and your boy D-Dub checking in, representing Major League Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? 1427 Highway 138, Conyers, Georgia. You know, we doing what we do. I'm over here at my cool brother spot. I'm letting him tell you where he at.
Right here, SeaMo, F&D Barbershop, 1501 Highway 138. Man, y'all come and patronize both establishments. Both establishments got great barbers.
Boom.
I ain't selling you no dream.
Nah.
I ain't selling you
this
no
ain't no
lie.
dream speech shit. This reality.
No, this is reality.
Yeah, that's
and
real.
Listen, for us to be in different shops
and respect each other
and respect each other's shop, that's letting you know
y'all
there's great work in both shops.
And that's my brother from another mother.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you something. After further review, don't mess with him.
Vice versa. We also want to give a shout out to the man behind the scenes.
Come on, man. Who is that brother, man?
Listen,
who is he, man?
It's the brother beyond brothers, man.
On,
he
man.
made miracles work. I know y'all don't get to see him, but trust me, man, ain't nothing possible without this brother.
Nothing.
Brother Slim. Hey, man.
And he got that dope. Hey, what about?
You take the hat off to y'all. Also, man, Slim, Beyond Dope clothing line called Circle Full.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all check my brother out, Circle Full. Read your tag, my brother. That's where they can find you at.
And he's the one gonna be doing Dub Entertainment Apparel. His company is gonna be branding my apparel. So I'm letting y'all know for future reference. When you see the new Dub apparel that's gonna be hitting the market soon, my partner that we talking about right now, his company is gonna be the one doing it. So I'm letting y'all know that we a good team over here. We the Three Stooges. The one behind the scenes is Curly.
That's a great analogy.
Sit back and draw, goddamn.
Yeah. That's a great analogy.
That's Curly back there. So,
that's Curly back there.
Emo, you know what I'm saying? I'm Larry. But we know we do what we do. But we getting it down. We're a good family. We want to let y'all know this, tune in and get ready to check out a hot show because we're going to, especially when the football season starts. Y'all think we cutting up now.
Oh, yeah.
This right here finna be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So all y'all barbershops.
Especially when we do them live shows.
Come on, man. We do. Hey, SeaMo. And y'all better give a pad when we pop up at the shop. We're doing the pop-up shop drop.
There we are.
Go do the pop-up shop drop.
I'll be prepared, man. And the pop-up shop, man, is a promote your shop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can present your business, your barbers, your work. Like I say, man, we're here to support the business. We want this business to grow. That is our objective. So when we talk shop talk, man, and we give our experience or we have different conversations, you know, it's to promote the business.
Oh, one thing too, see, want to leave out. And for every owner, when we do this, the shop pop up, we letting every owner know whoever you want to represent your business that you feel that's equipped, ready, established. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The best. We're not saying who's better and greater than nobody. We talking about who's ready. Ready means professional wise. So I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way, because everybody feel they great and feel they ready, but some of us not. It's a thing that we need to work on. So whoever the owner feel they get the best presentation for his business, that's who we're gonna be wanting to come and speak with. I'm just putting it out there early,
Including the owner.
and including the owner.
Including the
So
owner.
we're just letting you know that we're coming. The Three Stooges coming.
Yep.
We're gonna change our name though, because but we Three Stooges right now. We're
Yep.
gonna rock this.
We'll rock this. So at the further review, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time,
Peace.
peace.
Eagles and
Salute.
Cowboys. Eagles and Cowboys, number love.
Number love.
Y'all.
Barber World, stand up, baby.
Come on, man. Stop painting.
Here we go. Yeah. Look, how about your feelings and enter the moment? Exit your lowest, grasp for the highest. Many should know the task isn't minor. We became righteous from barely unnoticed. Now I'm a GOAT like Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. I'm purple and golden. One of the coldest. Flow was dormant. Had to relight it, let it resurface. Gave it new life. Now I walk in my purpose.
I'm
My circle's full. Designer imported. Make that call to custom. Step back just came in at the